Hello.
God damn it. You're itty bitty. I fixed it in every screen but this.
Oh, the energy.
Uh-oh. Tim, you forgot something in the basement. Hold on.
You're gonna go get it.
Tim, paddle a canoe, paddle a canoe.
Oh, look at him go! Should I start the stream? What's happening?
Please.
Great. I don't know what's happening over there. Hello.
You don't.
Welcome to Legacy of Fools, an actual play Dungeons and Dragons stream where one adventurer's choices can affect the lives of many adventurers to come, and where, clearly, everything is going fine. Always. Broadcasting to you live from an isolated room floating somewhere in the ethereal plane. I, as always, am your Dungeon Master, Tim. And the players.
Oop. 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 I'm Amy. I'll get myself in frame momentarily. It's okay. Let me fix it here. Okay. I'm Amy. I play Daphne.
And I'm Jamie. I play Brufus.
I'm Amanda. I play Dressaxil.
And I'm Eric, and I play Podrick.
And
I'm Genevieve, and I play singer-songwriter.
Genevieve, for those of you who missed our last live episode, is coming to us live all the way from sunny Australia.
The Australian plane.
Pearl of the French Riviera. So.
What?
What?
Never mind.
Anybody?
Wednesday.
What?
How's Wednesday?
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah? Be honest.
Yeah.
I'll fucking know if you're lying when I get there.
Listen, Amy, I've got some bad news. There are some things coming on Wednesday.
No! I fucking knew it.
Always. Every fucking time.
Yeah.
Anybody have stuff to promote tonight?
Yes, actually.
If something awful happens tomorrow, that's going to be so bad that I said that.
That is on you, Jim.
I can't remember if I sent Sarah the link. If I didn't, I'm sorry. This Saturday at the Roguelike Tavern at... Hold on. I totally know what time my show is. At 7 p.m. I will be doing Shakes on the Rocks. The two shows are either going to be 12th Night or As You Like It. All of the characters and the shows are picked at random, so it's going to be a fun time. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. 7 p.m. Roguelike Tavern, Burbank. Yay! That's all.
As always, you can catch Two Filthy Casuals wherever you get your podcasts. If you want some fun, low stakes, low stress, everybody's welcome kind of fandom discussion. And if you live in the LA area, not this Sunday, but the Sunday after, I have an improv show at the Pack Theater with Pleather at 8 o'clock.
Amy, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If I want really high stakes fandom discussion, where should I go?
Twitter.
Fair. Anyone else?
Nope.
No.
Fair.
When last we played, the party launched into a full-out assault on Brufus's ex-fight manager, Muskox, after Muskox revealed that he had been plotting the murder of Hellrider Stillness the same night Brufus killed him by accident, and that Brufus's accidental use of poison spray actually helped sell a lie he was already constructing to frame Brufus and his more recent and more beloved manager, Clara, for having plotted to murder Hellrider Stillness. This being the reason Clara, it seems, since Brufus has left, has wound up in buried deep in a hard-to-reach prison with a life sentence. The betrayal and treachery revealed. Brufus attacked. The party did battle against him and his flunkies, killing 2 of them and prompting the third, a tabaxi, to run. What?
It's like, never mind, it doesn't matter. I wasn't sure if it was 1 or 2. It doesn't matter, keep going.
prompting the third, a tabaxi, to run away at an almost insane rate of speed, off into the night, possibly to never be seen again. The party knocked Muskox unconscious, intending to question him more later, but decided to not spend spell slots to heal him and wake him up, but instead take an hour to take a breather inside his office, barricaded within a little bit, and upon waking up an hour later, Muskox informed the party that as sort of an insurance, a thing he had been about to say when Brufus attacked him, he had sent 2 employees to watch 2 old friends of Brufus's in town, the bard Herrick and the halfling, who the party has not actually met yet, Doris Daydream. And if Muskox did not call them off by a certain time, kill those people.
Uh-oh.
A time that has now passed. And in the immediate aftermath of that reveal, we come back into our story. The group of you standing around the bound Muskox in his office chair, Brufus staring him right in the face.
Also, I did look at my notes. We tied up Bjorn. We did not kill Bjorn.
I stand correct.
Which was the tabaxi?
The tabaxi was Thrash.
Thrash ran away. Thump we killed. Bjorn was tied to a chair. Muskox was stabilized, and yeah.
Other way around. You tied up Thump.
Other one.
Bjorn was the one who put his axe in the ceiling.
Okay.
That's right.
And
okay, there we go.
fully killed the shit out of him.
So Bjorn, but we
you
only
were
killed
correct.
one.
Thump did give up.
All right, there we go. All right, continuing. Anyway.
Excellent.
So you stare at Muskox, him having just, with a bit of a chuckle, revealed to you that he has arranged to have 2 of your old friends killed.
That's right. And that apparently it's happened. Brufus is gonna grab him and, if he's not already against the wall, put him against the wall.
He's tied to a chair.
That's right. So he's gonna put him even more, and gonna put him through the wall. No, he'll just get up close in his face and say to Muskox, he'll say, how are they to get word from you?
I would have sent a runner. If you know the way through the streets, it's not that far to where either of them spend their time in town. I have fast people I could send right away. How long's it been since you knocked me out, though?
It has been past that time.
It sure has, hasn't it?
So what am I gonna do with you now?
I don't know. But if you kill me, at least I know I fucked you over one last time before you did. Of course, you kill me, my story stays the truth.
Yeah, I think that this is one of a few times where I think what you've done is actually deserving of a fate worse than death.
Read the room.
Sorry.
Get out, Trisaxle!
Okay.
Amanda, I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. Let's sit down.
Please
I was trying so hard not to.
I could feel you out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, whatever Amanda's up to, I hope she knocks it off.
Oh, hey Tim, I know where. Tim, I think Rob might be saying in the chat that there was some Muskox art that we could potentially see before he dies. Is that true?
Yes. No, I do have the Muskox art. I will get it up in the Roll20 momentarily.
Wunderbar.
Just so we can really picture his death.
How
if that's
much
what's
we
about
want to
gonna
hurt
happen.
this person.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
Rufus will look to you and go, hold on. Muskox, call them off. Or call them back.
Sorry, 2 seconds.
It's alright, you're pulling up your art. I get it.
Do you want to sneeze again? Because now would be a
would be the time.
good time.
Got lots of time for sneezing.
No, nothing now.
20
Interesting.
seconds.
I'm sorry.
Your friends are dead. At you. We need to fill some silence. Not a fucking tickle in that nose. Okay.
I had a bloody nose earlier today.
Oh no.
It wasn't fun.
All right.
Okay.
It's not up yet. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Rufus said to him, call them back or call them off.
And how am I supposed to do that sitting here tied up?
What were they supposed to do if they did what they did? To let you know that they did what they did.
Sorry, there were a lot of pronouns in that. Can you back up and...
The runners that you sent.
Yeah.
Where did you send them?
One was supposed to... I mean, essentially each was heading for one of the people.
Where?
They were supposed to check the tavern that Herok performs at, or the tavern that Daydream serves at. If they weren't there, head to their homes.
And if they were there, do the job and then head to their homes?
Or head back here?
Well, the runners were just... Are we talking about the assassins or the runners?
We're talking about the assassins.
Well, the assassins were supposed to find them and follow them until they either got word or didn't get word, and then just kill them.
I see.
Do you want to go check? See if we can catch them or not?
I think that it is past the time, but I think we should check. Yes, but I don't want to let this worm out of my sight. So...
Should we take him with us?
Do you want to...
That's a good question, Singer. I don't think we should take him with us.
Okay, now the
unless we-
muskox is up.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Would we like to see him?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yay!
There he is.
Oh!
Let me
Look at this
hold on.
delightful piece of shit.
This guy.
Whoa.
Oh
This
no.
fat
Do not like.
It looked like you're gonna highlight his crotch for a minute there.
Don't do
Right
it.
here. That's where it is.
There it is.
There
Right
it
there.
Right
Like,
there.
All right. Muskox and his crotch.
Oh no.
Boom.
It's, well, I'll get later. It's fine.
Everybody
Very
get an eyeful?
Yeah.
I don't want him walking out and about. If he goes anywhere, he goes back to one of our rooms at the tavern.
Should someone stay and watch him?
I think that is probably a good idea, yeah.
Okay.
Of course, you take me anywhere. You're leading me bound through my business, where this time of night everybody left in there is going to be someone who works for me.
Maybe we stay. Someone stays here with him.
How will his people do what we say when we get there, though?
Right. So,
If you want to check, someone here can stay, or you can stay and we can go.
I don't want to, I've got to go. I've got to go check. So, who feels like they can stay here?
I mean, I could... Okay, so here's something. Maybe I could make him invisible and we could take him with us?
He can still make himself known.
I suppose, yeah.
You want me to stay? I'll stay.
I think that I need some, I need somebody to, yeah. I think that would be best.
Would you like me to go with you? In case.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. And then Podrick and Singer,
I'm beat. But I'll go with you.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's probably for the best if you are feeling...
Singer, do you
So
want to
beat.
stay here with Daphne?
I mean, you probably
Sure.
need more. Okay.
I don't think you should
Well,
be alone.
okay, but just Draz and Podrick, like, do me a favor, and just when you're there, sort of take in every detail so you can tell me later, okay? So just remember the story, kind of try and listen to the dialogue, and like let me know what the vibes were. Just kind of think about how I'm gonna write it down later. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah, details. No problem.
Exactly. And well, also, I mean, importantly, you have to live through this experience to tell me the story. So you promise you'll do that too, right?
We will be all right.
Okay. Anyway, yeah, I'll stay here.
So, it is Brufus, Drazaxel, and Podrick going.
Yeah.
And you guys are leaving Daphne, Singer, and Muskox here.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go, you unbar the door to the office, or the like outer room from the office. You make your way out into the main room of the fighting pit. The patrons have pretty much all gone home at this point. Left here, you definitely see the tiefling bartender Quicker still behind the bar, like cleaning up and closing it up for the night. There are a few assorted goons that you've never really interacted with, kind of sitting around at a table, like going over money and stuff. There is a very old-looking human man you've not seen before, just like sweeping up the like audience areas, and you can see that Tortle from behind the scenes downstairs, just like sweeping up in the pit. Give me a quick perception check. This is not a high DC.
10.
16.
17.
Ooh.
Who you do not see. You clock their absence is that really, really burly bouncer that you interacted with coming in here, whose name you never got, and Brecken.
Burly Bouncer and Brecken.
I don't see Brecken or the big guy at the door.
No.
I mean, we know that one from before the Tabaxi ran off. Do you think he warned them and they made a break for it? It's got to... I mean, I don't know. We don't have time to sit around and think about
No,
it.
it could have just been the...
One of the goons from the table of goons going over money, like, comes over to you and just goes, "Your meeting done in there? Gotta talk to the boss."
He's busy. Talking to new people.
Give me a deception
I'm
check.
not lying. He is talking to new people.
Nonetheless,
It's okay.
despite the careful wording,
It's okay, because my deception and my persuasion are exactly the same, so it doesn't actually matter.
oh no,
It's okay.
You are misleadingly framing that statement.
14.
I got you. Hold on.
It's like right in a place.
I'm going to grab it with my toes.
I got it.
Dice you don't have always your character
Like,
sheet.
yeah. 14.
He just looks at you and goes, "What is going on here?" He never meets with new people after hours. He doesn't...
He said,
It's like,
if we fought, he would talk to us.
"Get out of my way, I'm going in there."
Rufus is going to step up in his face and go, "We told you the boss is busy. Back off. Now."
Give me an intimidation.
Ooh.
Yay. 23.
He poops a little. We hope.
He just goes,
I hope you pooped a little.
"All right. Easy, man. It's no problem." And just goes back over to the table he was sitting at.
I'm going to turn around and actually harness my message magic to message Daphne back in the room and just let Daphne know. I'm just going to say, there's some bozos out here who are trying to get in. Don't let anyone in. Keep the door locked if you can.
Is there a lock on the door?
There is. And you guys had like effectively barred it.
Okay, cool.
Before.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Barred
you can do
it.
both. What? Oh, barred.
barred.
Yeah. The three of you make your way outside through the outer bar. What are we doing?
I think
Where will we go first?
the bar where Arak was working, that we went to earlier
Like
today.
Herok's name has been pronounced differently every episode.
Definitely.
You make your way.
Herok.
It's not a hugely long walk. It's like maybe 15 minutes.
I am gonna keep an eye out for potential dead bodies.
You make your way through the street.
Oh, real quick, before we make our way to the streets, I need to redisguise myself.
Oh,
Yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna do that.
guidance.
Yay, I've been guided.
Perhaps you need to do the thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
Score! What kind of check do you want me to make?
I'm gonna say we'll call it dexterity.
Cool. That is that's a 10 even.
10. I mean, you're generally good at this, but the thing is,
Generally. Being the opposite.
it takes a little bit of time to effectively do that kind of makeup, and you're in a hurry right now. So you do kind of a half-hearted job of it, but you're rushing.
Yeah.
It is not especially convincing.
Yeah, I stick some stuff on and I count on pulling my hood down to really do the majority of the work.
You did the equivalent of a Groucho Marx moustache and glasses.
Yeah, exactly. I just paint it on.
All right.
So give me a stealth check as you move through the streets of what you are. It is so late and you are so tired and it feels like it should be night and it just isn't.
Yeah. Are we all making stealth or just him? Because
Just him.
Okay. Because of this guy's. We have no reason to be stealthing through the city. We are fine being
I
here.
feel like because Brufus knows the city, he's definitely going to try and take routes that are, around Hell Riders, certainly. But stealth-wise, that's an 8.
Okay.
We're doing good. So we go to the bar where you met Herok?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are outside. It looks like it has closed.
Okay.
Give me a quick perception.
9.
12.
3.
Sorry, it was 9, 12, 3.
Yeah.
All multiples of 3.
If that helps. I feel like it might.
Important factor.
Also, 9 and 3 do add up to 12.
A 12 will do it.
Huzzah!
Huzzah.
You are about to turn and leave and go look for Herrick's home when Drazaxel. You guys turn around and start to go, and you see in an alley across the street from the entrance to the tavern, there is like trash bins and a pile of trash of them, and you spot a foot sticking out from the pile of trash.
As they turn, I'm just going to reach down and put a hand on Brufus's shoulder. Wait. And I will nod at the
foot.
foot.
Yeah, Brufus will move over to the foot.
and I will follow.
How well do you know the feet of your friends?
Only one way to find out. Because I'm just going to take that foot off and...
Just take the foot off?
I'm going to take the foot off regardless of whose it is.
Oh
first.
god, no, bad.
I'd know the taste of that foot anyway.
Exactly.
Awful, I hate this. Why did I agree to be here?
This campaign, directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Sponsored by Subway. $5 foot longs.
No,
If only.
Brufus
in
will
the day.
trepidatiously approach the foot and try to get eyes on the face of that
You
foot.
I'll
fully
follow Brufus.
dig through the garbage in this pile, and you uncover the deceased body of Herrick. There is a heavy amount of bruising around the face and one deep puncture wound mid-chest.
Can I tell what kind of weapon it looks like the puncture wound was made?
Give me a medicine check.
12.
May I make a medicine check to determine that it does seem like this lines up with Muskox's timeline?
Yeah.
12. Like this is when.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it definitely looks like he was killed pretty recently. The blood is still pretty wet. Mm-hmm. You can't necessarily tell exactly what kind of weapon. Something piercing and something on the larger side for a piercing weapon.
Gotcha. Rufus, once he realizes that it's indeed Arok, will just kind of like squeeze him and just silently kind of touch his forehead to Arok's forehead, and his eyes will start to well with tears, and he will just very silently grieve intensely for like 5 seconds or so before he is going to he's going to pull Arok out of the trash at least, just so he is not like hiding underneath trash, and stand up and look to you, Draz and Pod, and say, I think I might have seen enough. I think that I think we should just go back.
What should we do with him?
I don't know. I was just gonna leave him here. I don't know. We can't go carrying his body around.
Okay.
I'm sorry. He says to the body, and just
Behind. Oh, sorry. What did you say?
I mean, just before we leave, Draz will just take the body and sort of lay it out in a more.
You start laying the body around out,
position.
and from behind the three of you, you hear a voice go, "Hold where you are. Stand up slowly, hands in the air, and turn around."
Oh.
Meanwhile, back at the split lip, about 15 minutes go by without anything happening. And then Daphne and...
I'm just gonna have my dagger out and in my hand. That's all.
I'm gonna be trying to interview Muskox this whole time.
Sure, yeah, what do you have to say to him?
Yeah. So I've never really gotten to have like a sit down interview with sort of the villain of the piece. What would you say are your motivations to sort of do all these dastardly things?
Ooh. I can't remember the last time somebody called me a villain to my face. It's kind of fun.
I mean, wouldn't you agree most of the actions you've performed have been, sort of not so much for other people's benefit, but for your own?
No, it's spot on. I am fully okay with it.
Mm-hmm. And so why do you think you do that?
Money. Why else? We live in the world we live in. You can go around talking about the greater good, talking about helping the small, the needy. We live in a brutal world.
What was your relationship with your mother growing up?
Good, actually.
Okay.
I don't know, Singer. I think you might have to embellish to make this guy interesting enough for your story.
No, yeah, I'm trying to find it. It'd be funny if you just did it for money, because it's kind of not really a great narrative. I feel like you don't have any like big traumas that kind of made you see the world more with a more critical eye, or like someone where somebody close to you betrayed you. Has anything like that kind of happened?
All of that has happened. And he turns and looks at Daphne and goes, and here's the thing. I don't need to be interesting. I don't particularly fucking care about being interesting. I want to be alive, and I want to be in control of my own fate. And people who try to do good, people who try to play by the rules, people who try to be gentle, they don't control their own fate.
Well, all I can promise you right now is alive if you stay in that chair and don't try any funny business. Singer, I think you've had all the information you need from this piece of shit.
I'll start making a sketch of him in my notebook.
So how about you?
Flattering or unflattering?
It's exactly what Rob made for us. It's the one that Tim just showed us.
Singer is Rob Carlos.
So how about the two of you? Why do you care so much? Why are you out to help the little guy do the good thing?
Oh, you actually thought we would talk to you. That's cute. That's
Well,
fine.
you seem to want to.
No, I assure you I don't.
All right. How
I
about
am
you,
interested though,
Freckles?
so if you have... I'm more interested in listening. I'm sort of here to take the notes and witness the history. But I suppose it's pretty easy just to paint you as a small villain. You're not exactly, the big bad in anybody's story, I don't think.
Well, it depends on whose story. Maybe not yours. Maybe I'm the hero in someone else's. People live in the stories they want to see.
Why do you think it was Rufus that you chose to take advantage of, to blame for all of these things?
Let me tell you a little story about Rufus. When I found him, got him into this life, brought him here to this city, he was nothing. He was lost. He was alone. I found him laying in the trash when I went to take a piss in an alley behind a tavern. I saw the potential. I cleaned him up. I brought him here. I taught him to fight. I got him into this world. He was a little pet project because I saw the potential. And I saw what he could be. And then, when things started getting good, he fucked me over. He turned on me and he left. And somebody else started profiting off of all of the work I did to mold him.
Oh, he hurt your feelings. So you had a sense of kinship, of brotherhood with this person that you had invested in emotionally, you'd invested time in, somebody that you truly thought would extend your legacy, somebody that you maybe loved as a family member, and then that person chose to betray. That's the betrayal. Okay, that's good. No, I like this. Thank you.
You care a lot about making things poetic, don't you?
People listen to a good story. People want it to make sense.
So people want fiction.
No. Sometimes when you tell a story the right way, even if all the details aren't exactly what they were, it's truer than it would be.
An interesting
About the
outlook.
feeling of the thing, It's about the feeling of the thing. I think that you're hurt. I think that you've lived a life where you had to do the wrong thing to get ahead. I think that you started to trust somebody and it didn't work out for you. And I'm sorry about that. But you made the wrong choice in how you did and what you did after that.
Understand. That's all just why he and Clara were the patsies. The actual killing, the framing, that was a means to an end. I was a side character in someone else's story in this scene. Now I'm the star. I run it all.
I turned to Daphne. Would we call him the star? I don't know that.
That's generous.
I think we're still sort of in a side quest kind of territory. I don't know that you're really going to make a dent in this.
Here's my question for you. You like stories so much. How does this one end? You've got the upper hand on me for now. Sure, that's clear to anyone with eyes. But you are cornered. You are stuck inside this office. And everyone you gotta go through to get out of here, they're my people. How do you think this ends for you?
I'm gonna look at Daphne and I'm gonna say, I'm so sorry about this. This may be embarrassing, but I need you to join in with something I'm about to do, okay?
Really?
Yeah, so, and then I'm gonna go over to the door. This is fucking stupid. I'm gonna go over to the door, and start sort of making noises so people outside can hear. Noises of a certain nature, Tim. Oh, muskox! Oh my god! Oh! Wow! Oh, well, when I saw that your pants bulged, so, oh, muskox, no! I indicate for Daphne to join in.
No. No.
Well, this is gonna help us later. Oh, well, if you insist, no, of course. I also find that very fun to do, yes.
So Daphne does not participate in it?
Oh, muskox. Oh, muskox.
We left behind the only 2 female members of our party. I'll mention to you, so I feel like this could be a good cover.
Hey, you don't know what Muskox is into.
Daphne, I would like for you to give me a performance check at disadvantage.
Wow.
May I also do a performance
Not just
check?
yet.
We want to see Daphne's first.
I'm also gonna make some, like, creaking noises on
That'd
the
be
ground.
a 3.
Okay, that means that Singer, as the actual brains behind this plan, you will be making the performance check that will determine if this is successful or not, normally and not at advantage. That was a check to see if that contribution counted as the help action.
Okay.
You got this.
So no
Sarah.
help.
Yeah, that scans.
Not 20,
Okay.
come on.
Okay, performance check. Okay.
Please. Please not 20 this performance check.
That's
Prove a fake
that's a
sex.
12 total? A 12 total?
Oh, boy.
With okay, 12 total. What is your modifier on performance?
Plus 8.
Ooh, boy.
That's a bummer.
Ooh, boy.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
I have a feeling it's going to get more.
I
of a
make
bummer.
creaking
Wow.
noises with the wooden floor as well.
Hold on, because now I need to roll an insight check
Oh, yeah.
for the flunkies in the outer room.
I would like to posit, Tim,
Yes.
that if we didn't do this well, people wouldn't think that sex wasn't happening. They would just think we're faking it.
Muskox just isn't good at things.
Is he sexually renowned?
Tim's rebooting.
Oh, shit.
I accept this explanation. Ignore Amy's roll at disadvantage. That does count as the help action. Jen, please roll one more time.
That's what the game's about. That's a great point, yeah.
Yeah, you know, you're right.
You got the singer?
That'll be a 22.
This doesn't necessarily mean sex isn't happening in here. They'll just think muskox bad at fucking.
Yeah.
I'm thrilled with it.
So that was what, a 22?
Yeah.
So good.
I'm going to tell you something that you will like to hear. I'm not even going to roll for the flunkies because they could not possibly win that contest. They simply can't. A nat 20 would not do it.
Yeah. Excellent.
Just
Really
as we
good at
planned
faking it,
this
that's-
whole time.
Yes. Everything's going according to plan.
And I would like to add that Daphne then just goes, oh, was that it? Oh no, that's fine. That's totally fine. Just smile.
Wow, muskox, you're so intense.
Both of you give me a perception check.
Yeah.
They're all like, oh no.
We should just leave.
I was just roll 2 because I wanted to.
Oh?
That's an 18.
Okay, good.
With an 18,
I'm too busy performing.
Really into it.
you hear through the door the sounds of like chairs creaking against the floor, and then footsteps, and then a door closing.
Cool.
Yeah, I think we'll be
I
fine.
turn to
Turn around and
Muskox.
Muskox is sitting in his chair, tied up, just like.
I turn to him and I go, was it as good for you as it was for me?
Okay, and on that note, we jump back.
Hell yeah.
You guys stand up slowly in the alley, hands up.
That was fun. Your friends are dead, by the way.
You turn around. There is a tall, somewhat broad-shouldered, muscular-looking male elf in the uniform of a Hell Rider, standing at the end of the alley.
He said to turn around and
Said,
slowly.
stand up slowly, hands in the air, turn around.
Okay, Rufus will follow those instructions.
You
exactly.
are facing him. He looks at you and goes, I ask myself why I'm seeing a person in a bad disguise walking through the streets of my city. I follow. Lo and behold, you have a dead body.
We found it.
We were told to find it here. I know this man.
Told by who?
Muskox.
A muskox told you
his
to come?
name is Muskox.
Face the wall, hands behind your backs. I'm manacling you.
You don't want to do this.
There is an underground fighting ring.
Give me a persuasion check.
That's cooked. That's a 4.
Face the wall.
No, there is. It's called the split lip.
All right, you get one more persuasion check.
Please,
It's
you,
underneath the tulip.
you get to do this one. You have better persuasion than me.
Well,
You do, I think.
oh, I guess I do. Yeah, 14.
Just no. That got shut. We shut all the fighting pits down months ago.
No, a new one opened up. Power vacuum. Somebody had to fill
damn
the
it.
hole.
And they sent you to find a dead body? Why?
They killed him. He's a friend of mine. I'm not on the best
Hey.
of terms with the owner and operator of the split lip.
A contingency plan, they called it.
Contingency against what?
Against him being hurt. Muskox.
We will go with you to the pit, and if we are
There
lying
should be
about
another
it,
one we're about to go find. My dear friend Doris. We haven't seen her yet. I just wanted to confirm to make sure, to see if he was really telling the truth, because he's a piece of shit and lies a lot.
Give me one more persuasion.
Have I been helping at all or no?
Yeah, you can do this with advantage.
Cool.
Get it?
Because that one was a 1. I'm going to put that one to the side. That one's a 17.
17, he goes. So they had another target. You think you can get there and help this friend of yours?
It might be past the time. She might be dead already.
but we would like.
I'm gonna go get some people. I'm going to come meet you there.
Okay.
If you are not there when I get there, we are going to come looking for you.
Absolutely.
What is your name?
Thoret.
Thoret.
Hellrider Thoret.
Thank you, Thoret. You're doing something very good and...
We will meet you at what place?
Did he... I'm pretty sure I
would have given
asked...
us the-
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I asked Herok where Doris was working currently. Like what tavern she was at.
You did, and he told you.
And we don't remember. And we, the players, don't remember.
They started all sounding all the same.
Thavius Krieg mean anything? No, I'm just kidding. I know who that is.
Yeah, that's the head of state of this country.
Hold on. No, just go find it me. Okay, I don't. She's. Yeah, I remember he told us the name of the tower. I don't have the name.
We
written
give
down.
the name for sure.
Yep.
Yes.
Because I can't find where I wrote it in my notes.
Perfect.
I've got everything together.
Perfect.
I would just pull it out of my ass right now, but there's video record of what I said before.
The name of the tavern is... And we'll edit it in.
Yeah.
Redacted. We totally won't.
We will meet you there.
You make your way.
Before we leave, I tell him that we're keeping muskox hostage in the bottom of the bottom of the tulip at the split lip, and that after we confirm this, we're going to go there because we would like to put him in for arrest.
Should you say the words hostage?
Yeah. Oops.
You probably shouldn't tell a man of the law. Sure. Should we look for you? Which of these places should we look for you?
We're going to confirm Doris first. So we'll meet you at that tavern.
Great.
Tavern name
Hold
redacted.
still. He's just going to step forward, reach up, and pull the shitty fake nose off your face. Go.
Rufus stands there and while he does it, and just takes it.
Yeah, I've seen your face before.
I didn't do it. Muskox planned it all.
Well, let's see what you can prove. Go help your friend. We're coming to find you.
Let's go.
Thank you.
We go.
You start making your way there. Meanwhile, back at the split lip, what are the two of you doing? It is now quieter on the other side of the door.
Can we search Muskox's office?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
I don't know, what kind of fun papers does he have in his drawer? Daphne, I'm sure, is looking for riches.
Are you looking for riches?
Yeah, sure, I'm rifling around.
All right. In his desk, in terms of interesting information, give me an investigation check.
Investigation check.
Ooh.
Oh, not good.
That's a 1.
No. That's a 2. But plus
5.
investigation 6, 8.
What does a 5 find me, Tim? 5 riches?
I just needed one from... If you're just looking for, like...
8.
I mostly was asking for it for the looking for information.
Oh, okay.
Rather than the... What did you get, Singer?
8.
You find mostly ledgers and stuff. I mean, you've certainly got, like, ample documentation of the money coming in and out of this illegal business, but nothing in particular tied to, like, Rufus's situation. Nothing you didn't already know on some level.
Okay, sure. Tim, not a metagame, but I've completely forgot. Was there some sort of a tie between this storyline and the cultists that we were about earlier?
Maybe.
Not that you're aware of.
Cool, chill. Got it. Okay, so for now I'm
This
just
was
like
some personal business
writing down.
that Rufus was dealing with while you were in this city.
Yeah, for now I'm just keeping these ledgers because I
Yes.
feel like they could be useful.
Also, if you go through the pockets of the people who are here, you at
Daphne,
least
I feel
find...
like that's your vibe.
Yeah, this was for Daphne looking for stuff.
Sure.
You find 37 copper and 24 silver. That's including on muskox. Also, without needing to a decent investigation check, you would probably notice as you rifle through his pockets, he's sitting there just going like, oh, hey, fuck it, come on, what?
You said how many silver?
37.
I thought it was 37 copper.
Oh, sorry, 37
copper.
copper, 24 silver.
Thank you.
Do you show me any of this?
No.
You would also notice, over the course of the fight, he got roughed up a whole bunch. There's like a few tears and stuff in his clothes. That cloak he's got on is in downright immaculate condition. Almost improbably, it feels, given the tears to his clothes underneath.
What?
It's cool.
The cloak seems to have been improbably unable to get damaged,
It's magic.
which would indicate some sort of magic.
I take his cloak.
Do you
He
mention
is
it to me,
currently tied
Daphne?
up.
I'm not gonna untie him for the cloak.
Do you mention it to me, Daphne?
No.
I'll tell you what. I will let you make a check to try and just like pull it out from the ropes.
Yes.
How would that?
Like undo it and then like
Undo it, just like pull it out the top.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
And you're key.
Way more fun.
Daphne, what are you doing?
Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna call it an athletics.
Ooh. That's gonna be an 18.
It being hard to damage, this also prevents it from getting damaged by this process. You pull it out, grab this. Fucking stop! Come on!
This is nice.
I'm gonna be cold.
Oh, damn shame.
Yeah, that wasn't my best one.
Can I come over and take a look at it?
Yeah. You
What is
definitely
the-
get a vibe that there is some sort of magic to this thing.
I get a
Hey,
vibe
Daphne,
there's some
can I
sort of
take-
magic to this thing.
Can I take a closer look at it? I know a little bit about magic things.
You can, if you are looking to figure out exactly what it is. That is beyond the power of just a simple check right now. Generally, with magic items, you need to either spend an hour, like during a rest, examining it.
Yeah,
Or
identifying it, yeah.
you can cast the Identify spell.
Yeah.
And sometimes the Identify spell will produce information mundane identification would not.
I say to Muskox, where'd you pick up this pretty thing?
Flea market.
Where'd you really get it?
Really good flea market. A traveling merchant, what?
Okay.
What's its deal?
It's a nice cloak. It's warm.
You've done a lot of lies for someone who's tied up to someone with a dagger in their hand.
Give me an intimidation check at advantage.
Yay, go Daphne.
Intimidation.
Yeah, I will say also, like, as this has gone on since the freeway sex ruse and the sounds of people, like, leaving the room outside, his bluster is getting less and less convincing.
Is a 10.
That's cocked. Tish looks you in the eyes, goes, "It's just a nice cloak."
Well, thank you for just a nice cloak. And I put it on.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
I'm so excited to see Daphne's nice cloak later.
What's it look like?
The cloak in that picture. It's a blue cloak.
Nice. That's gonna look.
Blue cloak, gold trim, little chain at the neck.
That'll look great on me.
Yeah. It'll be nice to have
I have
You
a
should
purple
take it.
robe
It's not-
and a blue cloak. I am rocking the cool tones.
Yeah, you are.
all the jewel tone, like deep. Love it.
Well, Daphne's a winter, or whichever one looks good in cool tones.
I think that's right.
It would make sense.
Sounds right.
I think.
I'm a winter and I look good in jewel tones, so
So, seems right.
Yeah.
I feel like yes.
Am I a winter?
No,
'Cause I feel like I look good in jewel tones.
I don't think you're a winter.
Chat, what is Tin
Chat, what season am I?
Up everything.
You now have his cloak. You are wearing it. If that yields any, if that does anything, I'll let you know when it happens.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
mystery cloak?
And with that, with my nice new cloak, I think we should take a little quick five-a-roo.
Yeah,
For some
look break.
little bio break if you need one. We will be back at 7 past the hour. 7 past the hour. All right, we'll see you all in 5.
Bye.
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 Hello, and welcome back.
What scene are we on?
Daphne has a brand new cloak.
Fancy.
We cut back to the others. You race across town to Dora's Daydreams Tavern. You arrive there. It too is closed. It is fairly late at night at this point.
Probably, yeah.
Though the sky does not show that because it's never fully dark in this city.
I think if it's closed, we check the surrounding
Yeah.
alleyways.
Give me an investigation check.
Oh no.
Or perception. I will take perception.
Okay,
on
thank
this.
you.
Natural one, either way.
I was actually probably more a perception.
14.
12.
You do not find anything in the surrounding alleys.
Well, that's a relief.
Might be at her house, though.
I guess.
We should wait for the...
Right, we should wait here. Yeah, and we can, I guess, keep looking around.
The windows of this tavern.
Yeah.
There are windows.
Cup my hands around my
definitely
eyes.
do that.
Dark inside.
Going in there.
Chairs up on tables.
Yeah.
No one there.
Yeah. Good business practice.
No signs of like any sort of struggle or damage to anything.
And no struggles outside.
Not that you can see.
Okay.
You also do not know where Doris Daydream lives.
Well,
I don't know where Doris
Actually,
Daydream.
you probably-
I was wondering. I was like,
You probably
like,
wouldn't
I don't
know where
know.
she lived 6 months ago,
Right.
if in fact she lives in the same place.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure. I mean, I used to know where she lived. I don't know anymore. We should just wait here
should
for
wait.
the Hellrider. Yeah.
You wait about 10 more minutes, and a crew of Hellriders comes around the corner. You see the one you were talking to, as well as...
Sorry, will you give me that name one more time, Tim?
I have it. Thorit.
Thorit.
Thank you. I friggin' dyslexia reversed the sounds in my name. Was like about to say, I was like, that's not right.
Thorit.
Thoret.
There. All right.
There are like 3 others. Well, there's 4 others besides him. One of whom is like at the front, and the others seem to be like following. But presumably like the commander of this little group. Who is a sort of middle-aged human with a butchy mustache, very short-cropped, like crew-cut hair, who approaches you first, goes, "You're the ones Thoret was talking to
Yes.
across town."
yes.
Well, good evening to you. I am Captain Tolliver,
Tolliver.
and you are Brufus Rainblight.
That's correct. Captain.
Wanted murderer, Brufus Rainblight.
Wanted, but did not commit the murder in question, actually, it turns out.
You know, I don't think I've ever met a murderer who did not say that they didn't do it. We had the wrong person.
There was another person who confessed to us earlier tonight.
That's what Thoret said you said. I'd be interested to meet this person. Also, most murderers don't make an urgent plea that they're on their way to try and save someone who's about to be murdered.
Speaking of which, do we know where she lives?
Believe in the law. I've taken a very solemn oath to uphold it and to protect the peace and order in Eltergard. That said, I am willing to see this through. If someone is really in danger, make sure they are not killed.
Well,
Cops here are kind of lax as fuck. They're like, okay, but you better come back.
Let's just go with
I'll
it.
meet you there. No, honestly, like when you think
Well, I mean, to be fair, they said if you aren't, then they are going to chase us. So
right.
So we would kind of be fucked a little bit. But anyway,
She was...
Don't perceive this as you being off the hook.
No.
But I am willing to accompany you, and if what you're saying is true, make sure this person is okay.
Her name is Doris Daydream, the person in question.
She not just law enforcement for this city. I have an oath to protect. The Creed Resolute is... Well, it stipulates many, many things. It is a complex oath.
Are you a holy knight?
All the Hellriders are.
Incredible. Then we might be able to even prize a confession out of him.
We don't necessarily all have holy powers to say, but we all serve.
Someone, maybe.
Yes.
Well, if the gods are good, they'll tell us what we need to know. Doris Daydream works here. It is closed. We didn't find any sign of her in the alleyways around here, which isn't to say that she's not here. However, we didn't find her, so maybe we should take you to the Split Lip, where we have muskox who
If you know where Doris Daydream might live, we could check there as well, but we do not know where she lives.
Yes, I don't know. I've been out of town too long.
Lead the way.
All right. And I'll head to the split lip.
You lead them through the streets back to the tavern known as the Tulip and the illicit fighting pit beneath it. You make your way. The front door is locked at this point.
Checks out. Did we come out the front door?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just
because you came through a trap door behind the bar.
That's right, yeah. I don't know if they had like another entrance or exit or whatever.
If they do, you don't know where it is.
That's fair. Rufus will try the door and go, I don't suppose you have keys to every tavern in the city.
Could you message Daphne to let us in?
No need.
No, I don't have keys to every tavern in the city.
Rufus is just going to try slamming it with his shoulder.
Okay, we'll do that.
Right there.
I know. But they're just so lax.
You know I can't just let that slide, right?
Maybe message Daphne.
He's in there. He's in the basement.
I understand. But I'm not saying I'm not going to go in with you to... Fine. I would call this very much probable cause, but... You will have to answer for the broken window.
Absolutely. I'll pay for the door, and Rufus is going to try and break the door down.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check.
That is a 16.
Yeah, you break the door in.
Cool.
Tolliver steps inside, the others follow. He looks around, just goes, it looks like a tavern. Where is the,
I'll just lead them up behind the bar to the trapdoor.
You open it up, they follow you in, they get inside the main room of it, which is now dark and unoccupied. He looks around and goes, in the name of Torm, I thought we were done with this 6 months ago.
Yeah. Not quite, it would seem. But the man who's responsible is right through here.
Are there like lanterns and stuff around?
There are unlit at the moment.
Thaumaturgy.
You light a few of them up. They start fanning out around the perimeter of it. Tolliver starts following you to that door.
Can I hear them?
You can hear someone out there. You don't necessarily know who it is. One of the others, starting around the other side, you're almost to that door, is like, just like going around the other side, checking like other doors off the room. It goes, Captain. They all turn and look. He goes, someone in here. And the other three subordinates go over, and one of them kicks the door in. And there's like 5 like thugs just sitting in there like playing cards. They look up, they, oh shit. And they just put their hands behind their heads.
Classic.
Tolliver follows you the rest of the way over to the door to the office.
Yeah. Daphne! Singer, you still in there?
Yeah?
We've got the Hell Riders with us.
I look to Singer.
Are they after him?
They are here to talk to Muskox.
Could you open the door? I don't know if I can afford 2 in one night.
What?
Yeah, go on,
He
open the door.
broke down the door.
Why did you... All right, I unbar the door.
It was locked. Okay, yeah, we open the door and show them in.
They go in, and Tolliver just like walks through the door, looks down at Muskox tied in the chair, and goes, "You, I have met before." And Muskox goes, "Ah, fuck."
Yeah, Captain Tolliver, I know that he was the one who wrote the letter that you found that incriminated Clara and myself. It was forged. It was entirely faked so that he could start a new fighting pit. I just gesture back at the fighting pit we just came from.
Power.
Why don't you go wait out in the main room with my men? I would like a few minutes with him. This all would have been a little faster if you hadn't gone by whatever dumb nickname that is. If you just told us you had Vivian Wimple.
I'm sorry, what?
That's his real name, Vivian Wimple.
Vivian?
Yeah, Vivian.
Wait, Rufus's real name?
No, muskox.
Okay, that's better. I was just like, why would you? Okay.
Singa's eyes light up. Singa
Muskox
stops
just looks
scribbling
deeply
furiously.
upset that that's been said aloud.
We did not know that
Singa
was
stops
his
like
name until now.
scribbling furiously, and then she goes, "That's why he's the villain."
Rufus just goes, yeah, that's Gans. Vivian Wimple.
All right, we'll be out here. Thanks for the cape, Viv.
Ooh, that is a nice cape.
Thank you.
You spend a while sitting in this outer room. Have any
How long a while?
like an hour.
We can look at that cloak.
You can look at the cloak. Also, if anybody has anything they wish to do during the course of this hour, like they bind all of the henchmen, and then are just the like 4 subordinates are just watching over all of you.
I think right at the beginning, as Singer and Daphne come out, I think Draz turns to Singer and says,
You said it before. What is dialogue?
Oh, it's when two people are talking to each other, so if you're reading like a story and it's not just describing what they're saying, it's actually writing out exactly what they're saying. Like it's their lines, it's what they say to each other. Yeah. So like right now we're having a dialogue if you speak and I speak.
Oh.
One of the Hell Riders just looks at you like a sort of grizzled older human man, just looks at you, goes, "One time I saw a play happen at a theater house up in Waterdeep. You like the talking in that?"
It is exactly, sir, that is exactly what I'm talking about. Thank you so much for illustrating my point.
You're
Got it in
welcome.
one.
I'm a patron of the arts.
Cool.
It seems so.
You understand the concept of cool now?
Just puts some tobacco in his mouth and starts chewing.
I get the others.
I understand
to, like,
dialogue.
recount.
We're working up to cool.
Yeah. More abstract.
Yeah.
Someone is examining the cloak while we are sitting here.
I'm not taking it off, but if you want to look at it, you can.
You also can do that with it on you. You just you must spend an hour with it in physical contact with it,
I figured
focused
that out.
on
I don't
it.
know magic.
Anyone can do this.
Ooh. Okay.
You must spend 1 hour examining it whilst in physical contact with it, and at the end of that hour, you will understand what it is.
I want to understand this dope cloak.
You don't know much about magic. It's probably not the first time you've run into a valuable thing in your line of work.
Sure.
A valuable thing with some degree of enchantment to it. They're not hugely common, but they happen every now and then.
Right. It's like coming across a... Nope. Anybody got one?
I got nothing.
like a Hummel figurine. It happens. I know what it was if I saw one, but I'm not an expert.
But you sit there with it wrapped around you, just feeling the material, looking at the weave of it, and as time goes, you begin to just sort of... something in it resonates with you, and you are not simply looking at the weave of the fabric, but you are starting to be able to perceive the weave of magic within it.
Ooh.
And at the end of the hour, you understand it to be a cloak of protection.
Ooh.
Protected cloak.
It will require attunement, so simply putting it on and going about your business would actually not have resulted in anything happening. But once attuned,
Looking awesome.
Yeah.
that's fair. Once attuned, the wearer gains a +1 bonus to armor class and saving throws while wearing it.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
How do I attune?
You must spend another hour in contact with it during the
God, I
rest.
only have so many fucking hours in a day, too.
Can she attune to it while she's reading her romance novels and the?
For sure, yes.
So
Be attuning something else, too.
Heyo!
Goodness.
Can I spend the break time asking my fellow party members what happened while they're out and making sure I take notes of that?
I was so worried.
And they fill you in on everything that happened as completely as they can. end of the hour, Tolliver comes out of the office, goes, took a bit of doing, but he did admit to it. I've got documentation he was keeping in a safe in there.
There was a safe? I didn't even see the safe. Damn it. Oh,
Really?
bad work, Singer.
Wasn't even that hidden.
Win some, you lose some.
Damn it. That's embarrassing.
It's just like inside
Well, I
a
had this-
cabinet.
Is it like a DC
Well, I have
5
some-
or something?
I don't know.
Beautiful. It's gotten worse. Can we cut?
Okay, we're gonna take a brief pause just to work out some small tech issues we're having. Thanks for your patience with us, and we will be
Back soon.
And so the cult of the dragon is defeated. What? We were out?
Yay!
Okay, yeah, so...
You missed us for like another 100 episodes.
I remember the exact moment I was at when we had to pause was.
Tolliver
Yeah,
had come
Tolliver.
out, had
He'd come out and was like, I got these
Yeah.
papers from the safe.
And my cape's just like attuned. It's no big.
Oh, and Amanda was asking me if it was like a specific model of safe that Amanda knows.
No, I was
Like Amanda or just Axel?
No, I was thinking because
What were we working
that
with here?
they couldn't find the safe because it was like a DC like. What Singer rolled like what a 4 on her investigation?
It was real
like
low.
DC 5, and I'm just like,
Oh, I thought you were asking me like a model of safe, and I was like, I don't know safes.
like
What
I
are we
know
working with
models
there?
of
Is that
safes.
a Whitehead Model X?
Yeah, what do we got?
It's good stuff.
All right.
I'm a big safe person. I love safes.
Is this Amy or Daphne?
This is Amy.
Okay. Is Daphne a big safe person?
I mean, just
feel
kind
like-
of by name.
I feel like Daphne's
word,
probably anti-safe.
Yeah.
Honestly, Daphne doesn't like safes because you have to open them to get stuff, right?
She loves a challenge.
Oh, you know what? That's fair.
Does she want to go on a heist?
I don't think
No.
heist. She's not a
No.
heist rogue.
We're not doing heists. We're never doing heists
like
again.
that word.
I refuse. I, Amanda, refuse. Everything
At any
I
rate-
have is morally against heists now.
Your story checks out. We're taking these people into custody.
And for the cops here, that's all they need.
When you can magically make someone tell the truth, it is easier.
Yeah.
Tolliver, like, She-Hulk style, like, pushes the page aside and looks at the players like, if you keep mocking how lax we are, I'm gonna be way more of a hard ass.
Yeah. Shut up.
Tolliver just sounds like you know two guys named Oliver, but one's tall and one's short, and you'd have Tolliver and Smalliver. I really hope he has a buddy named like
Like a gnome.
Anyway, Tolliver goes,
Spider.
you're free to go for tonight. But I'm going to be expecting you to come to us first thing in the morning.
I can do that.
Is that understood?
Yeah, where's he going?
With us, Central Station.
And assuming everything goes through, Clara will be released, yes?
We'll discuss that tomorrow.
I mean, if she's innocent.
It's not 100% my decision. We need to get a magistrate involved.
All right. That's it then.
Hellrider, Central Station. We are right at the top of the hill.
Can I left a dagger in there. Do you mind if I go and grab it?
So he's not like banished anymore, right? He's like de-banished. Like he's okay to be here again.
I think for tonight we are okay.
Yeah.
For tonight, go get sleep. We will discuss this in the morning.
Yeah, it's fine, Singer. It's getting figured out.
Go.
I'm gonna check into the office for a sec. I just left my dagger. Is that all right?
Do I
all right.
believe Rufus?
I don't.
Can I perception
yeah.
check?
Rufus, is this truth?
Nah.
Yeah, give me a deception check.
Not the truthus.
Ask that again. 'Cause-
Rufus, is that the truthus?
yes. That is how Rufus can only be asked. Yes, this is deception.
I want to do
Yeah.
a perception
I
check
only
on
got a
that.
13.
I'm not rolling because I just don't fucking believe you.
That's fair.
But what do I have to gain by calling you out for it? Nothing.
Totally fair.
13?
That's a
Or
12.
insight check, I suppose.
So
19.
I'm just going to say
I will go look with you.
and I will follow you in.
All right.
Tolliver follows you as well.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Smalliver stays out here.
Smalliver is guarding the.
everywhere together.
Are you crying?
I yawned.
Smoliver's got his own life.
Smoliver has always got tears in his eyes.
Smoliver has a really soft heart, and
Amazing.
I wanted to be Tolliver.
yo, Tolliver, I get it. I, Amanda, wanted to be 5'2" one day.
Rufus will look around a bit for a dagger that is not there,
Petite dream.
and then find it stashed in his boot and be like, "Oh, it's right here."
You did.
All right.
Tolliver just looking at you. Liz like just leaning against a door jamb, arms folded, looks at you, goes, "Good, I'm glad you got that sorted out."
Are we able to see inside the office now?
I think we're currently in the office. Yeah.
Can I just look around and see what it is Rufus might have been looking for?
Give me a perception check.
Like, just something that seemed out of the
In
ordinary.
fact, yeah, I would like to do a perception check as well.
Okay.
Oh, mother.
For me to fully adjudicate this, you will need to tell me what you were looking for.
For sure. I think he is looking for... Honestly, I was going to say anything that looks out of place, but that
Aside from everything we broke in here.
Yeah, absolutely. If the safe is still open, I'll take a peek in the
places are
safe.
nuts.
If there's anything on his desk, looking for bits of writing and or incriminating evidence. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I also showed the ledgers to the guards earlier.
Yeah.
The ones that I picked up. Yeah.
Sweet.
I rolled a 6, so I don't think I see anything.
You do not. What did you get?
14.
With a 14, it looks like there was any such stuff. Tolliver has already sort of packed it up.
Okay, then he's got it. Okay, then we say what we said before, and we get out of this office.
Did you want to go see if Doris is where she used to live?
Yeah, if that's all right.
Do you know where she lived?
I do.
A few months ago. She may have
I don't know if
moved,
she moved or what.
but we can try.
You guys make your way across. It's not too far across town. It's like a couple neighborhoods over to where Doris, the like small sort of little apartment within like row housing that Doris lived in.
Doris Daydream would be such a good drag name. Such a
Yeah.
good drag name.
And there the door is in front of you.
Door is.
You're onto something.
Twins.
Windows to peek through?
There are windows.
I would like to peek through.
Give me a perception check.
I peek.
Yoo-hoo. Anybody dead in here?
4.
It's too dark. You can't see.
Do I see anyone out, like, anything outside that looks suspicious? Like
Give me a perception check.
bodies or sign of a struggle or anything?
Yeah, give me perception.
No, also.
I'm rolling bad tonight. It's a 9.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Great.
I roll a check as well with this investigation, did you say?
Perception.
Perception. That would be
For investigation,
an
it would have been a
18.
3.
Ooh.
You see no signs of a struggle.
I don't see any signs of a struggle.
Knock on the door.
Before we try that, Rufus is going to close his eyes, concentrate really hard, like he was trying to do when he talked to Muskox accidentally, and cast a message at Doris and say, Doris?
You get nothing.
Yeah, let's try the door.
Knock, knock, knock.
Yeah.
You knock. You wait a moment. There is no response.
Why is she being so coy?
What do you want to...
He's already like mid-wrapping his hand to break the window.
You want to maybe
Should we just like try and pick the lock? I feel like
Remind
we
me,
should try and
what
pick the
is
lock.
everybody's passive
Oh, yeah.
perception?
14.
12.
Oh, it's on here somewhere.
Yeah, let's check.
It's on here somewhere.
I think bottom.
12. Amy's is 0.
So all of you, as you start to try to figure out how to get in there and get a better look, are startled by a voice behind you going, "She's not in there."
Return to the voice.
Yeah, turn around. Who is it? Who is that?
A triple take.
You turn around and Brecken is behind all of you, leaning against like sort of like the pole supporting like an awning across the street.
Did you take care of her as you were instructed to do?
Took care of her. Not exactly as instructed.
What do you mean?
I remember Rufus from the times at Hell in a Well. I know what you're capable of. I assume if you've picked up a posse, they're probably able to hold their own just as well as you. Whole crew of you walking in that office with muskox. Muskox is no good in a fight. But say I had a feeling which way the winds were shifting. Doris is safe. I was the one he sent to kill her. She's safe.
I would like to.
Oh, this is interesting. This is like a kind of a morally gray figure who's like trying to kind of work both sides.
Do I
It's
believe
like
him?
I don't know if
Give
you'd
me
say
an
like
insight
a
check.
chaotic, neutral kind of a interesting. Okay.
16.
That is a. Wait, are you 13 or an 18?
8 for me.
Maybe it was a 13. Yeah, it was. Perception?
Insight.
Insight.
18.
15.
With I'm gonna say the 15 and the 16.
I got an 18.
Oh, 18. That too.
Not the 18. The 18 was too high.
Too high. Way too high.
You knew too much. You overthought it.
The 18 isn't enough with import tax.
Continue.
So the three of you get the impression he is telling the truth here.
Okay.
You do not fool yourself for even a moment that any of this is out of the goodness of his heart.
Oh, God, no.
Where is she?
A safe house. Little place I keep, not too far from here. More than 120 feet, I'm afraid.
Wow, you have a really good grasp on that. Spell work, man. Kidding. I obviously don't say that.
Better than Rufus does.
Yeah, I didn't even. If you could tell me what I'm casting, that would be great.
I honestly would have let you know this an hour ago, but I was waiting for a moment when you weren't surrounded by Hell Riders.
Why did you not do what you were told to do?
Had a feeling that Muskox wasn't going to be in charge anymore by the end of the night.
His name is Vivian Wimple.
He smiles. Because Ross Smiley goes, I'm pretty good at digging up information when I need to, and honest to God, I have not been able to find that.
Hellriders dug it up somewhere.
That is fantastic.
So let us work together then.
She's all yours.
What do you want?
Peace. There's a power vacuum now. Someone's gonna have to step into it.
Sure.
If you were the one walking out of that office on top, consider it a peace offering so you don't need to worry about me the way you worried about Muskox. And if he came out on top, you'd never know about the delay.
True enough.
How will we know if you run the good kind of fighting ring, the kind that Helena Well was, rather than the Muskox kind of fighting ring?
Guess we'll have to see how that shakes out.
Yeah, and also I don't really care. Singer, I appreciate you asking that question, but you can.
Okay,
run
I'm not going to
whatever
write
kind
down
of
that you
fighting-
said that.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
You don't come off so well. I'm not going to write that part down that you said that. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that. But just between us.
Look,
Sure.
I didn't like Muskox. So he's still around. I don't like Muskox.
Yeah.
Muskox pulled off a neat little bit of treachery, and it put him in a position of power, and it was in my best interest to work with that. I have no interest in running affairs the way he did.
Good.
It was never gonna be able to avoid being shut down for the length of time Helena Well did.
He's a
It was
lousy
gonna draw
fake lay
attention
too,
sooner or
right,
later.
Daphne?
What's that?
He's a lousy fake lay too, right, Daphne?
Let's move past it. So are you gonna take us to the safe house, or?
Sure as Axel has questions, what they're not going to ask right now.
Think I'd rather send her to you.
How can we trust you?
If I was just planning on killing her, why would I bother with this conversation?
Then why didn't you just bring her with you?
Taking the temperature.
Well, now you know the temperature. We'll meet Doris outside Hellrider Station tomorrow morning, first thing.
Steal.
Good luck with your fighting pit, Brecken. Remember, the Helena Well stayed well operative for over a decade. And that sloppy, shitty ring couldn't even last a year. Just a little...
I recognize that, and I know it well. And I remember Helena well. Hey, maybe you come back in town? Toss a few fights your way.
And maybe, if I like what I see when I come back, I'll jump in on that. But for now, we've had a long night. We've got to go. Brecken, this was a very... this was a good move on your part. Thank you.
Welcome. And he turns and just saunters off down the street, softly whistling. Maybe not quite that upbeat.
Okay.
You guys...
Just say it, but that guy kind of rocks.
No, that was actually... I was not expecting that.
He seemed alright.
If the fighting
No, he is
pit's
a
in his
fascinating-
hands, I suppose that's for the better.
I wonder what they will call it. Helena Well is not the name.
Right, yeah, that probably wouldn't work anymore. Let's sleep on it. How about that?
Sure.
Aching.
You guys make your way back to the pair of black antlers.
Okay.
Back to your rooms. As you are like making your way into the like residence area where you've been given rooms, you do pass Leosin coming down the hallway in the other direction. Looks goes, "Oh,
Hello.
you all were out late.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everything okay?
Never better.
visiting old friends.
Hope they're well."
Did you have any fun side adventures while we were out?
No. Just making plans around here.
Okay, so not much happening off camera. Got it.
What is a camera?
Never mind.
I'm gonna get some sleep.
Definitely no time for
You
that.
all
I don't think they exist in this world.
You all make your way to your rooms and fall immediately into a deep sleep. You can all take a long rest.
Fashion day. Woo! That was the longest day ever. We did so many
A
things.
long day. God,
Also
that was,
because we had
the
some
whole, like,
episodes off too.
yeah, and that was also the you two fighting and
Yeah.
me wandering around.
My sorcery points were spent like by noon earlier
Oh
today.
my god.
You get up first thing in the morning and head uphill into the sort of nicest, cleanest. I mean, all of Elturel's pretty clean, but you head to like the nicest, cleanest part. You do find the Hellrider Station. It is like across a plaza from the High Hall, which is the center of government for the nation of Elturgard. You are walking up the steps, and behind you, you hear a voice go, Rufus? You turn around and Doris is walking across the plaza.
Yeah, I will just...
Are you disguised or no?
I was gonna say, I feel like he probably would not go disguised.
All right.
So he's probably not disguised, and the minute he sees Doris, I think he's gonna charge at Doris and pick her up.
Yeah, she leaps onto you, and it's like this big hug.
Oh, Doris!
He's like, you are a dwarf, you're not big. but she's still like that much smaller than like.
Yeah.
Was she a dwarf as well?
She's a halfling.
What does she look like?
She is, I mean, small, obviously. Very sort of a slim but like sturdy build to her. You can like see like wiry muscle below where her like sleeves are rolled up. She's in just like fairly like modest, humble work clothes. Like very bright, like vermilion red hair, sort of tied back, and she looks like halfling equivalent of like late 30s. She's giving you this big hug. Goes, so what? You're gone 6 months. You don't call when you come back. You don't come say hi.
I tried. You weren't home.
Oh yeah, you tried after I got kidnapped.
Yeah, I was a little late. Didn't know if you still lived in the same place.
I do.
I am very happy to see you alive, Doris.
Yeah, I'm happy to be alive.
Yeah, are you? They didn't hurt you or anything? You're all right?
No, the guy grabbed me, it freaked me out for a while, and then he locked me in a little apartment and told me if I went outside, someone was trying to kill me. Then he
wasn't lying.
Gave me food, so.
Great. I know you love that.
I do. I love food. Food's fucking great.
Yeah.
No, the place was well stocked. Either he or someone else had recently made a meatloaf. I don't know if he made that, but there was a meatloaf in there.
In the place where you were stuffed?
Yeah. It was like a little apartment.
A meatloaf.
So.
Loaf of meat.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Gotta write what it says on the label for that one.
Yeah, sometimes they're just that simple. Not every time, but sometimes.
You grind the meat up.
Oh.
You mix it with like breadcrumbs and herbs and spices, and you fashion it into a loaf and you bake it like that.
I was missing the grinding part.
Yeah, you grind up the meat.
Oh, I see. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow, finally someone who gives enough detail for you, Singer.
I feel like there is some dynamic here that I don't know about.
There's a lot of dynamics here.
No, you're great. You're just that meatloaf's gonna make it into a big story.
Why don't you...
Again, I feel like you're making these wry observations on something I didn't witness, and I was not here to get the context to appreciate the jab.
I kind of thought I said it quietly enough you didn't hear it. Good
No,
hearing.
I heard it.
Yeah, good hearing.
Doris, Daphne, Doris. I'm going to go
Pleasure.
inside and clear things up with Clara.
Should
meet the gang.
Or should we let...
Hi, gang.
Hello.
If I don't come out in 30 minutes, kill Doris.
What?
Just kidding.
What?
Just kidding. Jeez, calm down, Singer.
Okay, but if you don't come out in 30 minutes, I'm gonna kill them.
Please
That's
don't.
fair.
I'm not gonna. Maybe a little.
I don't want to have to kill anyone.
She's a ruthless killer, this one.
I believe.
Pulls an actual dagger from her hip, goes,
Daphne doesn't care for her, but Amy does.
I think Axel's just like, I don't know how I feel about this. You're so small, and what's going on? What is this energy?
Actually, Podrick, would you come with me? I feel like a man of the holy knighthood might sit well with them.
Oh yeah, I speak their language.
Yeah.
You want? Should I
You
come
should
in there
probably come in too. Actually,
I'm coming.
now that I think
Wait,
about
so
it,
should we all just...
In fact, let's all go. Come on, gang, hop in the minivan.
You go inside. There's like an outer bullpen and like offices in the back. Tolliver is like coming out, like wiping his hands on a cloth from like a side room. Looks up, goes, oh. Well, everyone came in, huh?
Yeah, we figured it was just easier to get
Sure, come on.
all the information.
My office is over here.
Great.
He sits down, goes, you all come into his office. There's not like enough room for everybody to sit down.
I will stand.
But there's like 2 seats in front of his desk and like a little love seat sofa off to one side. So like 4 people can sit. He sits in the seat behind his desk, pulls out a file, pulls out some paper and tosses it down on the desk and looks at you.
I take the paper and look at it.
It is a description of you. a listing of your supposed crimes, sort of an overview of evidence. It's your case file.
Gotcha.
Looks, he goes, that is the file on your case. It has copies of the forged documents that were, were serving as the proof of your crimes. Muskox, as he'd like to call himself, has confessed to enough of it, and we were able to take enough evidence from his office.
Vivian, please.
Vivian.
Yeah, sorry, I was confused who we were talking about. Vivian.
That it's pretty clear how things actually happened. Now, I need you to understand. Law in Eltergard is fairly extensive, fairly specific.
I've lived here most of my adult life.
Your friend
Irish.
Clara, she had a criminal record.
Yeah.
She had 2 prior convictions. Third conviction gets you put underground.
Okay.
She did not plan and arrange the murder of Hellrider Stillness. So the third conviction was for a crime she did not commit. She was still involved in the underground fighting ring. So there were crimes committed that we know of for certain. So by the laws of Elturel, she does still belong in that prison.
Even though Clara hadn't been involved for years.
She was still representing you in these fights, wasn't she?
I mean, representing, but
Still
not
legal. All of that said,
All of that said, yeah.
in light of your assistance in bringing the true perpetrator of that crime to light, we have got we've come to the conclusion a magistrate has agreed that clemency is to be granted.
What's that? I don't like fruit.
He shoves a little bowl of apples on his desk just to the side and leans forward.
Just Axel was just like, oh.
No, you can have one. We are going to release her.
Amazing. Stupendous.
I want to make it clear to you, and we will then make it clear to her. If she is caught breaking the law again, there will not be clemency.
I think she will understand, and I certainly do.
He doesn't.
As to you, you do not have the criminal record she does, so were you to be arrested for anything here, you would not be... You would be put in a less secure location. You would not be in the catacombs. Although you did not premeditate a murder, you did not plan the death of Hellrider Stillness. As far as we can tell, though there was poison in his system, it was still the poison that came from you that killed him. You did kill Hellrider Stillness. The death may have been accidental, but it was still perpetrated by you. You would be considered at fault in this case. Again, in light of your assistance bringing the illegal operations of Mr. Wimple and his involvement in what happened to Hellrider Stillness, clemency is to be granted to you as well. And you will not be incarcerated.
That's good.
Take the next day or two, three at most, get your affairs in order, and depart Elturel. And I would advise you strongly not to return.
He is still banished?
He wasn't banished
Was he? Oh,
before.
he was just-
wanted.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood.
I'm just now not wanted.
Oh, that's good.
Here.
That's good.
Is what it is.
We'll talk about that later, I'm sure. Someone will explain it to me.
But Clara will be freed.
Clara will be freed.
And that's all that matters. Great. Well, Captain Tolliver, thank you for your assistance and the assistance of the other Hellriders in clearing up this debacle.
Thank you for yours as well. You, it would seem some time ago, fell in with a bad element in this city. I think you would do well to give careful thought to who you associate with and what sort of enterprises you get involved with in the future.
Thank you. I will take your words under consideration.
Rufus just immediately leaves the party. Thanks for bad examples.
Hey, everyone. The Hellrider said you all are bad news.
No, that's
He didn't say shit about the party.
No, I know. No, I was just fun.
It's in the company you keep. I'm starting to reassess. They're a bad influence on Rufus. Rufus has never tortured anybody until you guys came along.
Never tortured.
He still hasn't.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Well, thank you, Captain. I'll get my affairs in order and we'll be out of your hair in 3 days or so.
That'll be all. And he goes back to just paperwork on his desk.
Great.
Okay, bye.
Did you get to see her after all that?
I turned back to the captain. Captain, is there any way she'll be released in the next 3 days?
Almost certainly.
Great. Could you tell her that Rufus wants to see her?
She will be told. Where can she find you?
Pair of black antlers.
Interesting. We'll send her there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Why is it interesting?
Yeah, what?
Give me an insight check.
Yeah.
16.
15.
Yeah, no.
13.
I think with a 15, you get the sense he knows who operates out of the back of that place and was not expecting you to be associated with them.
With that, Draz actually will say,
Better influences.
It does seem like it.
and
Good.
then we'll just leave.
Yeah, trying to keep my hands clean. And then we'll just...
Then a bunch of poison shoots out. You kill that guy.
You get outside and Doris is just like, wow. It's just like, that guy's got several sticks in several uncomfortable places.
Yeah. Frankly, I'm surprised that they, I'm just surprised they went as easy, with my reputation, they went as easy on me as they did.
Yeah, they're usually pretty hard-ass.
Yeah,
Yeah, they for real seem to let some things slide, didn't they?
we did.
The cops here are chiller than you'd think. I said
I've
it
lived
before.
here for a
We're
long
walking
time. I've
away
never
from
known them
the-
to be chill.
Trying to do community outreach thing where they're
guess
just
so.
occasionally like a couple crimes. Apparently you get like 2 freebie crimes before they really care.
They implemented a 3-strike system. It's a very good system.
I could get used to that.
No, we can't stay here.
All right.
We have to go.
We have to.
But I think we head back to the tavern, unless anybody else, I don't
I guess
know where
so.
else to go.
I know at some point we wanted to talk to Magistrate.
Oh, Fabius.
that guy.
That's not a magistrate.
No, I
right.
I couldn't remember the title.
He is the High Observer of Torm.
Word.
Don't be ignorant.
I'm sorry. They're in my notes from like months back. I know that we wanted to see the High Observer.
Should we
yeah.
go say hi to
We
the
have like
High
a whole
Observer?
main plot line.
And if we wanted to do that now, cool. If not,
This is very exciting because this moment is the party walked out of a police station, went, man, the cops let us off with a warning. Let's go talk to the president.
Let's see if we can get past the metal detectors.
Now we have 3 days to screw up and do another crime.
Maybe we'll talk about
That would only be our
That'd
first
only be my
strikes.
Yeah, if you want to try this, we can go down this road. I'm excited about it.
Maybe let's get some lunch, lay low for a bit, and then try the high
guys,
observe.
Lunch first.
Yeah, we should. The main arc. We can hop on that soon.
Yeah.
We go get lunch.
You go get lunch. You find a lovely little place that does let's say chowder and bread bowls.
Oh!
Yeah. It's real good.
The most excited I've ever heard you, Amy.
D&D fucking rock.
It's the D&D Bodine Bakery. I'm not gonna be excited to find that shit.
I'm not saying you should be excited.
Do we, as a group...
Wait. Manhattan or New England?
New England. Fuck Manhattan chowder.
God.
I'm going on record here. Fuck Manhattan style chowder.
He's right, and he should say
Wow.
Is Manhattan style the one with tomatoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that one. Who? Why? Who?
As I say confidently, as a Bostonian,
Oh, yeah. Especially.
New England clam chowder is the only
I knew that.
correct clam chowder.
Right. You're right, and you should say it.
Just true.
How do we all feel about Skyline Chili?
I don't know what
So
that
Clan,
is.
so glad we got those
a little bit of
raiders
cinnamon.
earlier to join in on Chowder Chat.
To put it on
Anyway.
spaghetti.
Yeah, for real.
You know, I have had pasta sauce with a little bit of cinnamon in it, and so something tomato.
Oh, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's also
Skyline
over
chili.
spaghetti, the
Yeah.
Cincinnati chili.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, do we as a party have anything we wish to pursue in the next 2 days
I
while
would
in
like
El
to
Dorado?
attune with my cloak.
You have plenty of time to do that in the 2 days.
Consider me attuned, baby.
You are attuned to the cloak of
and
protection.
that was I get. I'm sorry.
+1 to armor class and saving throws.
Okay, thank
Oh,
you.
I love
That's great.
so good, robe of protection.
And always useful.
I don't know. Aside, because there was no information really to be found. It was just waiting for.
You were waiting for word back
Leosin.
from
Yeah,
a
so
contact of Leosin's.
Yeah. So
And you have about 2 days until he gets that word.
Great. I love that time.
Any sights to see?
I mean, plenty, yeah.
When the Tim Robinson.
That never goes out.
We next episode is just like a sightseeing episode.
Yes.
Really, what I'm getting at is, are we letting 2 days go by, or are we taking some time to RP, going to try to meet Fabius Krieg?
Did we want to talk to him or
Yeah.
not?
I thought we had figured out that it was a good idea to talk
I
about.
guess
Yeah.
yes. At some point, we want to go to see Fabius Krieg.
So,
Because I was told, I walked up to the place and was told that he had open hours another day, and then everything else happened.
so
What did we want from him? I don't need to talk to him.
I don't remember.
I think it was when you were looking up information about
Let's
marriage.
get our stories straight before we go in and we're just like,
Yeah, that's fair.
Manhattan or New England chowder, man. Where you standing?
What do you think? High observer Fabius
We
Krieg.
can't just do bits at him.
I don't know, maybe he loves bits.
and we might.
Fabius Krieg sounds like he's got
That's
a
my
good sense
5
of humor.
minutes.
Is Doris coming with us? I liked her.
Let's say yeah.
Yeah, she should definitely. She's gonna want to get in on
She
this
spends the next couple days hanging out with you guys.
super bread bowl. Hell yeah.
You guys get to know her. She's super cool. She's got a weird fucking sense of humor, but it's like one of those things after you've spent a few hours with it, you sort of get the tone of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just Doris.
Yeah, I guess it was just if anyone knew what Neritar was, because we know what Varagast is, but I guess maybe it's not actually that important unless we had other.
We can't just be like, knock, knock. We had 2 days to kill. Want to see my new cloak?
I mean, I think that's
Swish, swish.
we have a little fashion montage with Daphne. No, I think unless
Just me
unless
coming
you
out
have
in the
anything
purple robe
specific.
and everyone goes,
Cool.
and me coming out in the blue cloak and everyone goes,
Yeah, I guess we're just past through the 2 days then, because
Yeah.
I can't figure out why I want
I'm
to show you.
almost a little bummed, but that's fine.
I'm sorry.
On we go.
Wait,
The only thing I will say.
I could go in and do a Vanity Fair style interview. We could,
This is perfect. Okay, besides that, because
do an
that's definitely
architectural
happening.
digest tour of his home.
yes. Yes.
Rufus, if Clara hasn't come and checked in by the next morning, Rufus will go by the Hellrider station again and just be like, hey, so...
Where's she at?
I would say the next day. So you go by. They essentially say like, "There's a lot of bureaucracy and red tape and paperwork. She should be out and moving about on her own tomorrow."
Okay.
So we wait.
So one more day goes by.
So we go back.
First thing in the morning, you get up in the pair of black antlers. You are having breakfast, and Leosin comes out into the tavern. Goes, there you all are.
Hello.
We've gotten word back.
Do we know what Naratar is?
We don't know what it is
Ooh, a
yet,
plot hook.
but we know the next steps.
Which are?
Let's go to Faerûn's office. We have planning to do. And we will pick up there next week.
Planning with the
Planning. Saucy.
A plot hook.
Nice.
Saucy planning.
Saucy.
Some swassy plan.
All right.
Saucy.
Excellent.
Jen, you wanna do you think?
Yeah, sure. Thank you everybody for watching. We stream live on Twitch on Tuesdays and release these episodes on YouTube on Fridays. And you can follow us on Instagram at Legacy of Fools, and you'll find a link tree there with all of our socials, which are mainly at Legacy of Fools on most of the various platforms. If you like us, you can share us with your friends. And if you hate us, you can share us with your enemies. Fuck those guys. If you want to go even further and are in a financial position to comfortably do so, you can support us on Patreon. We are at Legacy of Fools on Patreon. It starts at $5 a month. We have a fan Discord. We release bonus videos and all kinds of stuff there. Thank you so much, everybody. Tim, to you.
A few thank yous before we wrap up. Thank you to Dan Solovich for making our battle maps on Incarnate Pro. Thank you to Rob Carlos for all our official art, character portraits, the logo, that awesome portrait of Muskox. And thank you, as always, to our forum moderator and production manager, Sarah Pohl. And thank you to all of you. It means the world to us that you want to watch us do this stuff and come on this adventure with us. It gives us the steam to keep going, and we hope you see you here again and again. So
Steam to stream.
Steam to stream. So, for tonight at least. See you next Tuesday. Oh, Muskox!